We are back at it again here with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. Here we are with the SPY, the SP 500 index, continuing to break through key resistance levels in the pre-market, hitting highs here of 420, and right now trying to hold the support above 417.50. Now in today's volatility, our SPY bot at 9:35 a.m. sent out a bear indicator, and from that moment forward, outflows crossed the midpoint to the downside, pure weakness there on 42 vision, and put options went up 200% plus within an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to the bots, and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. So here we are with the SPY trying to hold this support here of 417.50, a critical area to not ignore, and in the 418 area in the after hours. And we're going to break down the key levels to watch here going into next week and what's going on with the inflow versus outflow. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity that was mentioned this morning over at the Discord. So the home run of the day was spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on and receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So the home run of the day was from our Tesla bot. Our Tesla bot sent out a bull indicator at 8:35 a.m. and from that moment forward, inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside, full strength there on 42 vision, and call options went up 150% plus within an hour, guys. And as you see there popping up within the screen, within the options chain, some options even went higher than that. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. Let's jump into these charts. So here we are with the SPY doing a full transition from the rip area of bright green bars to red bars here in today's volatility. And the last piece missing, if this weakness were to continue, is YWF red borders. And if this is your first time coming across the channel, this is 42 vision, which allows us to see the dips from the rips to the dips, and where the strength and weakness lies within the charts. And we also use our bull and bear indicators and inflow versus outflow as an extra layer of confirmation, which I'm going to pull up here and you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. So here we are with the SPY under a bear indicator at around 419, 420 area, and then also outflows crossing over here in the middle of the day, guys. Things dropped down towards 417.50, and 3 times it found support there, and that's going to be a crucial area of support going into next week. And the inflows are trying to pick back up here on the 30-minute chart. And not only that, but also on the 1 hour, we have the outflow crossover sitting sideways, but no bear indicator just yet, right? We've hit red bars, but this bull indicator from way down here at around 411.80 is still in effect, and the staircase effect can continue if the bulls reappear and push these inflows back up going into next week. That's going to be crucial and critical. I'm going to be watching these inflow versus outflows on the 1 hour, and not just that, but here on the 30-minute as it's trying to come back up. This is going to be critical and crucial going into Monday. something to not ignore here. Even though there's a bear indicator, inflows are trying to pick up, and if they can cross back over, that strength can start to reflect into the charts to possibly test higher resistance levels, and in the process cancel out this bear indicator, right? Something to not overlook here in the 30-minute and 1-hour charts. Now, in the 15-minute, within the volatility, we can see here that outflows crossed over in the first half of the day. A bear indicator popped up at 420.12 to be exact up here, and these outflows pulled further away down, and you could see that triple bottom there so far of around 417.50 all the way down to 417.30s, but it bounced off of it 3 times, and it's trying to bring itself back up and stay above it. If that gets broken through, that is going to be something to not ignore. And yesterday, these inflows were trying to pick up in the second half of the day. They started to bring themselves downwards. Outflows have dominated all day, and now the inflows in the second half, in this tight consolidation here, the inflows have tried to pick up towards the midpoint, and this is something I would not ignore. It is right there at the midpoint, and it's going to be crucial for these inflows to cross over, and if that strength can go ahead and reflect from the 15-minute into the 30-minute and roll over that strength into the 1 hour, something I would not ignore here within the volatility. I'm going to be watching these inflow versus outflows very carefully here on the 15-minute chart as they're really close to the midpoint, and if it were to cross over, I'll be watching for that strength to reflect pretty quickly into the charts here on the 15-minute chart. Now, I'm going to share with you guys the key levels I would watch going into tomorrow. And the first thing is support, guys. The 417.50 area is a critical area of support. 3 times it bounced off of it. And if you see yesterday, that is not that far off the areas of rejection in the middle of the day when things pulled down. And on the way up is when it ripped right through it and it broke out to newer highs, hitting highs up here of 420.70 yesterday in the aftermarket hours, and today 420.90, right? So that is going to be a crucial area of support, especially if these outflows reject and pull downwards, and not just here on the 30-minute, but also here on the 15-minute pulling downwards. Well, then the next support I would watch below 417.50 is going to be the 415 area, guys. That is a crucial area of support. And then below that, I'll watch the 413 area based off the history of the chart. Now, to the upside, it's going to be crucial for these inflows to cross over that midpoint, get that strength to reflect into the charts, cancel out this bear indicator in the process with a possible bull indicator. And not only that, but we want to see the 1 hour go from red to green and go ahead and continue this strength of this bull indicator from way down here at around 411.80. That is something to not ignore. No bear indicator has popped up on the 1 hour just yet. And we want to see these inflows start to pick up, going from red to green, going towards the midpoint. And if it can cross it, even better, right? Because then we can start to see that strength on the 1 hour start to reflect pretty quickly. And here we have it with these inflows getting really close here on the 30-minute, approaching it. And then on the 15-minute, we could see here it's right there at the midpoint, and it's going to be crucial for it to cross up and start reflecting that strength into the chart as well, canceling out this bear indicator with a possible bull indicator within the 15-minute chart. So the first resistance to the upside would be 420, where the bear indicator popped up, and then above that, I'll be watching the 423 area and 425. So these are the critical levels I'll be watching to the upside and to the downside. The inflow versus outflow is going to be crucial here, as the 15-minute is right there near the midpoint. The 30-minute is trying to pick up, and the 1 hour has slowed down. And if that strength can start to reflect into the charts, we want to see these bear indicators get canceled as well. So these are the levels I'll be watching to the upside and to the downside, and these inflow versus outflows are going to be crucial, as the 15-minute is really close to the midpoint there. We want to see if it rejects and pulls downwards or crosses up, and if it crosses up, would that strength reflect over into the 30-minute as well, as it's approaching and getting really close to the midpoint. And I'm going to be watching the bull and bear indicators very carefully. And as always, guys, Thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.